Welcome to the Deep Dive. We sift through the sources, find the core insights, and help you get right up to speed. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on something pretty universal. Those pesky things we call bad habits.
Yeah, absolutely. We all have them, right? Maybe it's like checking your phone constantly or grabbing junk food when you feel stressed, maybe putting things off.
Procrastination, yeah. So we're going to dig into the science behind why we do these things. We'll look at some practical, research-backed ways to actually change them using the insights from the material you shared.
Exactly. We want to understand why these automatic actions feel so, sticky, and how you can essentially work with your brain, not against it, to make changes stick.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. Many of you listening probably know a habit is like an automatic routine, something you do almost on autopilot.
Right. Brushing your teeth, driving to work sometime.
But what's really interesting, and what the sources highlight, is why our brains create them. It's about efficiency, isn't it? Saving mental energy.
Precisely. Imagine consciously thinking through every single step of getting dressed each morning. Exhausting. Habits just streamline things.
Here's the kicker, though, and this seems crucial. The brain doesn't label habits as good or bad.
No, it doesn't judge.
Yeah.
It just follows the path. If an action leads to something that feels good, even temporarily, I think a sugar rush or just relief from boredom, your brain releases dopamine. And dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's powerfully about anticipation and wanting. It basically screams, neurologically speaking, hey, remember that, do it again.
So it reinforces the pattern.
Deeply. It wires it in. That's why they're so hard to break. Your brain is literally designed to chase that anticipated reward. It loves the familiar, the comfortable.
So our brains are just being too efficient, sometimes working against our own goals.
You could say that. And this whole automatic process, good or bad, is often described by this concept called the habit loop.
A habit loop, right. I've heard of that. It's like a 3-step thing.
Exactly. 3 parts. First up is the cue, the trigger, the signal that kicks the whole routine off.
Okay, and what kind of things act as cues? What do the sources say?
Oh, it can be almost anything.
Right.
A specific time, like, that 3 p.m. slump at work.
Definitely feel that one.
Or a place walking into the kitchen, sitting on your couch. An emotion is a big one, feeling stressed, bored, anxious. Even seeing certain people or finishing another action, like clearing your dinner plate, can be the cue to, say, reach for your phone or dessert.
Gotcha. So the cue could be really subtle, and that leads to step 2.
The routine. This is the actual behavior, the thing you do.
The habit itself. Scrolling social media, eating the cookies, smoking, hitting snooze.
Exactly. The automatic response that follows the cue.
And the final piece is the reward. Payoff.
Yep. What your brain gets out of it. Could be that dopamine hit we talked about. Could be just a feeling of relief, a distraction, maybe a taste sensation.
So to have any hope of changing a habit, you absolutely have to figure out your specific loop, cue, routine, reward for that habit.
That's the foundation. Understand the loop first. And once you do, the sources give us some really solid strategies to start messing with it.
Okay, let's get into those. Strategy number 1.
This one's key for just, knowing yourself. Identify your cue and reward. Like, really identify them.
How do you do that? Just pay attention.
Pretty much. The advice is, for a week, whenever you catch yourself doing the habit, stop and ask, okay, what just happened right before this? That's digging for the cue.
Right. Time, place, emotion.
And then ask, what am I really getting from this? Not just the surface thing, but the underlying feeling or need being met. That's the reward.
That seems like it might be tricky. The reward might not be obvious.
Often it's not. The sources suggest experimenting. You think you're snacking mid-afternoon because you're hungry.
Yeah, seems likely.
Try drinking a glass of water or taking a quick walk around the office instead. If the urge fades, maybe the reward you were actually seeking was a break from work or just a moment of distraction, not food.
Interesting. So you become like a detective for your own behavior.
Exactly. You got to investigate.
Okay, detective work done. You've got a handle on your cue and reward. What's next?
Strategy 2. Make the bad habit invisible, or at least harder. Basically, mess with the cue or make the routine difficult.
So, change your environment.
Precisely. If you mindlessly check your phone while working, put the phone in a different room. Simple, but effective.
Or, trying not to eat junk food.
Don't buy it. If it's not in the house, you can't grab it easily at 9 p.m. Log out of social media apps. delete them temporarily.
So out of sight, out of mind actually works.
It really leverages how automatic these cues can be. Reduce the friction for good habits, increase it for bad ones.
Makes sense. Okay, strategy 3. This one sounds important. The golden rule.
Yeah, this is often seen as the most powerful one. Replace the routine.
Replace it, not just stop it.
Right, because your brain is still looking for that reward the old habit provided. Just stopping leaves a void. The key is to find a different, healthier routine that gives you a similar reward.
Oh, okay. So you're redirecting the loop, not just breaking it.
Exactly. You keep the cue, you keep the reward, or a similar one, but you swap out the routine in the middle.
Can you give an example? Like, if stress is the cue.
Okay, yeah. Stress cue makes you grab chocolate, routine for comfort, reward. Instead, when you feel stressed, maybe try a 5-minute walk outside, or put on a favorite song, or just do some deep breathing exercises.
And those things can also provide a sense of relief or comfort.
They often can, yes. Or if boredom at night, cue, leads to scrolling, routine for distraction, reward, maybe replace scrolling with reading a couple of pages in a book or doing a quick puzzle or calling a friend. Find a new routine that scratches the same itch.
I like that, scratching the same itch, but in a better way. Okay, what's the final strategy?
This one requires some kindness to yourself. Start small and be patient.
The patience part, that's tough. We want results now.
I know.
Yeah.
But habits, especially ingrained ones, they took time to build up. They'll take time to change. Trying to overhaul everything at once usually leads to burnout and giving up.
So small steps, like what?
Instead of I'm quitting sugar cold turkey, maybe try no dessert on weeknights. Instead of I'll run 5 miles every day, maybe start with I'll put my running shoes on and walk around the block after work.
Tiny habits.
Tiny habits build momentum. They feel achievable. You get small wins, which builds confidence and actually starts rewiring those neural pathways.
So the message here is really about consistency over intensity.
Absolutely. Consistency is king. And it's okay to slip up. Missing one day doesn't erase all your progress.
That's important. Don't let one mistake derail everything.
Right, just acknowledge it, maybe see if you can learn something about the trigger and get back on track the next day.
Yeah.
Focus on the progress you're making, not on being perfect. Celebrate those small victories.
Okay, great stuff. Let's quickly recap those strategies for everyone listening. First, you've got to understand your habit loop, the cue, the routine, the real reward.
Then make the bad habit harder. Hide the cue, add friction. Make it inconvenient.
Third, the golden rule. Replace the bad routine with a better one that still gives you a similar payoff.
And fourth, be kind to yourself. Start small, focus on consistency, not perfection, and be patient. Small wins add up.
So this really puts the ball back in your court, doesn't it? It makes you think.
Yeah, maybe ask yourself, what's one habit you want to start working on? What's the cue, the routine, the reward for you?
And crucially, what's a better routine you could swap in?
And, sometimes just saying it out loud or writing it down or telling a friend, that accountability can really help.
Definitely. It makes it more real. Well, I think the big takeaway here is that real change is possible, but it often starts smaller than we think. Those consistent, small adjustments every day, they really do lead to big results over time.
Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more English learning videos. See you in the next lesson.